Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. I'm Michi, and today I have a fun video because Sharida, who is someone that I have watched many of her videos, she is so beautiful, she is so, she is stunning. And so she did a fragrance tag video where she tagged me and a few other fragrance people in the community to do sort of a fragrances that have flexed on all the other fragrances in that house. And so there were no specific rules or anything like that. She basically just tagged us and asked us to do the video and have fun with it. So for me, what I did is I went through my collection and the fragrances that I have 2, 3, 4, bottles of that house. I picked the one that I feel like flexed on all the others. The one that is an all-star, just showing out, showing up. And so, yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, if you want to hang out with me, then just keep on watching. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do join my fragrance family and like, comment, all the good stuff, and let's get started. Also, for my makeup girlies out there that always want to know what eyeshadow I'm using for the day or lipstick, I'll start with my lipstick of the day is MAC Cosmetics Love Me lipstick. It's in French though, so it says like Laissez-Faire or something like that. But underneath it, it says Love Me lipstick. Cute bullet. And it's more of like a cream sheen formula, so it doesn't feel like really super matte and drying. It's actually very comfortable on the lips. And then for my eyes today, I'm using Belle Beauté Bar's Pastel Garden palette, which is this. It's probably getting blown out from my lights, but it is really pretty. I use some of the pastel yellows and oranges. And then the sparkly shade is the Belle Beauté Bar's Molten Chromes. This is their new 6 shadow palette, and it's got all these special shades in it. And so I used the orange and the yellow in my look today. It's probably getting a little blown out from the lights, but oh my gosh, they are beautiful, gorgeous. I'm loving everything about these palettes. So that's the makeup stuff. Just wanted to get that out of the way because I know some of you do actually like the makeup content as well. Okay, so first up is the House of Byredo. I have about 7 or 8 fragrances from Byredo, and the one that I feel like is just flexes on the entire house, on all her brothers and sisters, is Vanille Antique. Byredo's Vanille Antique is that girl. Okay, Byredo, the house itself is known for quite sort of lighter wearing, airy, cleaner, musky fragrances. And I do love those because there's always a time and a place for that, right? But this right here, this girl, Vanille Antique, oh my gosh, is this fragrance good. Woody, vanillic, absolute heaven. And this is one of the extracts. So it does have longer lasting power. It does have more performance to it. And this fragrance it's perfection. It is the most perfect woody vanilla fragrance I have in my collection. Like the second I smell it, it is love, you guys. This is a love for me. And this one right here, she lasts longer, she smells the best, and she is that girl of the House of Byredo. She is flexing on everyone. If you haven't had a chance to smell her, I really do suggest you check her out. I mean, this fragrance is literally stunning. Like, oh my gosh. I can't even describe to you how much I love this fragrance. It really is just the most perfect sultry, sexy vanilla with nice, clean woods. And it's not like cedar wood. It's more like sandalwood or cashmere wood. Oh my gosh. But the vanilla in this fragrance, oh my gosh. Yeah, if you haven't tried this from Byredo, Vanille Antique, I highly suggest getting your nose on it because she is that girl of the whole house. Next up, I own 10 Initio fragrances, 10 of them. I fell in love with this house really early on in my fragrance collector journey, and there's just something about this house that I love the DNA of. And so it's really hard. I have 10, and to just choose one, but I did it. I did it. The one I chose is Musk Therapy. Musk Therapy is that girl, and it's really hard for me to choose because there are so many in this house that just I adore and love and recommend and will always have in my collection. But I think that for Musk Therapy, she is all seasons, all weather, day, night, literally could be a signature scent. Whereas some of the other ones in the line of Initio, I feel are more fall, winter, or more, more tobacco, masculine leaning, more kind of darker scents. And this one right here is 100% unisex, but it could be a signature scent. She is so stunning. What a beautiful fragrance. Like a little floral, musky, clean. And this fragrance goes and goes and goes. Like it is the longest lasting freshie that I have in my collection. This fragrance will get on your clothes, hold on and stay on. You'll do laundry 5 days later and you can still smell Musk Therapy on your clothes. And I wanted to mention that I just got back from London, and at Harrods, they had out the new Initio hair perfumes. They had Musk Therapy, Oud for Greatness, and Atomic Rose. I purchased Atomic Rose and Musk Therapy because Oud for Greatness itself is so strong. I can't imagine needing a hair perfume for it. So with this musk, I've already worn this Musk Therapy hair perfume. It smells identical to the fragrance. And it didn't make my hair feel sticky or dry or anything like that. And it did last in my hair. So it made an excellent companion for a little Musk Therapy in the hair, and then Musk Therapy on the clothes and on the skin. And you guys, they're so cute, these little bottles. And yeah, they make a perfect pair. And Musk Therapy is on a lot of people's favorite lists of the whole line of Initio. A lot of people love Musk Therapy. There is like a deep love for this fragrance. And I can see why, because she is stunning, really a stunning fragrance, and smells good on my husband, smells good on me. I can't explain it, but Musk Therapy has me in a chokehold and will always be in my collection. And I think it is the easiest to love and wear from the line. Any sex, any age, and if I had to only recommend one, it would be Musk Therapy. And yeah, it's going to be in my collection forever. She is that girl. She flexes on everyone else because she can do all, be all, okay? Male, female, daytime, nighttime, summer, hot day, cold day, anything. She does her thing. Okay, guys. So next up, I have spoken about this fragrance on my channel probably at least 3 times. But when it comes to a fragrance that just flexes on everything else in the fragrance house, it's going to have to go to Nihilo The Irreverents. This is a Harrods exclusive, or was a Harrods exclusive. I'm not sure if it's now widely available, but let me tell you, this fragrance, I own 7 or 8 Initio, I own 7 or 8 Ex Nihilo fragrances. And this one right here, she wins. She wins. If I had to only pick one that just flexes on everyone else and does the thing, it's the Irreverents. This fragrance is saffron, vanillic caramel heaven, okay? This is, it's not a gourmand that's like edible gourmand, like you smell this and you think like, oh, I want to eat my arm. But she has that caramel, little saffron, sexy, vanillic airiness to this fragrance that is so sexy. It is truly sexy. Really, really a sexy fragrance. There's saffron and pink pepper and caramel, and I think there's a jasmine note. I don't necessarily pick up florals in here. It's blended perfectly that I can see that there's, you know, something in there, but it doesn't stick out as a jasmine fragrance or a certain floral fragrance. What it is just sexy caramel saffron air with vanilla, bourbon vanilla, like tonka, just, you guys, if you have not, my mouth's watering. If you have not tried The Irreverents, I cannot suggest it enough. I really can't. She is that girl. And, you know, I love my ex Nihilos. I love my ex Nihilos. Believe me, there are many that are so good. But if I had to just pick one that just flexes on all the rest, I'm going to have to say it's ex Nihilos The Irreverents. All right, so next up, out of my Maison Crivelli collection, and I love a lot of Maison Crivellis. I really do. But Tubereuse Astrale. I've spoken about this on my channel before, but this fragrance is the epitome of sexiness. This fragrance is so sexy. It's spicy, floral, but in a bubblegummy tuberose type of way, a little grapey, a little sweet. The dry down of this fragrance is outstanding. And let me tell you, I wore this on a jacket when I went to actually meet Theobald Crivelli at a scent event for Maison Crivelli. And I brought that jacket out. It's been probably 2 months. I brought that jacket out to pack it for London when I was leaving for my trip, and I could still smell this fragrance on the collar of the jacket. This fragrance is the longevity, especially on clothing. It's days and days and days. This is a powerhouse fragrance, and when this fragrance launched, let me just tell you, she has flexed on every single tuberose fragrance I own that I have ever smelled. This right here, she's got it going on and she knows it. I'm telling you. If you like a bubblegummy grapey type of tuberose with some spices, and you should get your nose on this. Don't smell it on paper either. Try it on skin and wait for the dry down, because let me tell you, I love every part of this fragrance, but the dry down has me addicted. There is something about this fragrance that has me in a chokehold. Literally beautiful, outstanding fragrance. There is a cinnamon note that's listed, but I think unlisted there is a little bit of cumin in here, because I get the cinnamon spicy, but it's almost like a little cumin as well, but not an off-putting cumin, not a like sweaty armpit BO cumin, just really a nice spice that adds warmth to this fragrance. And I got the opportunity while I was in London to smell Maison Crivelli's newest fragrance, which is Cure Infrarouge. And it has that same cinnamon bark, cumin spice to it. And let me tell you guys, that has become my favorite leather fragrance ever. It is stunning. You'll be seeing that on the channel soon. But for now, Mrs. Flex Lex is Tubereuse Astrale. Gorgeous fragrance. All right, guys. So I picked up another bottle of Dries Van Noten while I was in London at Selfridges, and so I haven't shown that yet on my channel. But while we're talking about fragrances that flex and fragrance houses that I have, 3 or 4 or 5 bottles of, we have to talk about Miss Soie Malaquais from Dries Van Noten. I have also spoken about this fragrance on my channel because I am addicted to this fragrance. I'm obsessed with this fragrance. And Dries Van Noten, a house in whole, I love the house. I love their fragrances. But if there was just one, that it girl, that girl that flexes on all the rest of her brothers and sisters, it's Soie Malaquais. It has a silk note, and it literally is this smooth, sexy lingerie. Like, to me, in my opinion, I think it leans feminine. I've never had my husband try it though, but just in my opinion, I think it is feminine. I think she's all year round though. Go light on a 108-degree day, because that's what it is today. Today it's 108 degrees in Southern California, where I live. And we're having like an excessive heat warning. So go light if it's real hot, but she could be signature scent. She could be all seasons, day, night. She can do anything. And although I love and adore my other Dries Van Noten fragrances, this one right here, she flexes on them. She is the star. She's award-winning. This girl right here. There's a delicious chestnut note in here too. And it's almost like sweet, kind of candied or sugared chestnuts. She's sweet, she's sexy. There is rose in here as well, but this is not a rose fragrance. This, not in any way. This is a definite, more of a but fruity, sexy, vanillic. There's cacao in here too. You guys, if you have not tried this yet, get you a sample. Just get you a sample, because everyone that I have recommended this to has been like, yes, that fragrance is fantastic. And then look at the bottle. I mean, oh, they're beautiful. And if you've seen one of my other videos, I have the lipsticks that coincide with the bottles of perfume. So the top and the bottom are interchangeable, but they're like these on the bottles. So cute. I love everything about Dries Van Noten, and she is so good. All right, so next up, I have about 5 Kilians, I believe. But the Kilian of them all, the master of everything and everyone. She is the big sister. She rules the house, is Woman in Gold by Kilian. This was my birthday scent. My birthday was on Friday the 30th, and this was my birthday scent. I cannot explain to you how much I love this perfume. This perfume is stunning. I love everything about this fragrance. The Akigala wood is, oh my, yes, this is spicy, peppery woods, but sweet and airy and vanillic and so feminine. This fragrance makes me feel like a woman. And I really feel like she lasts and stands out above the rest. I have many fragrances from Kilian that are really beautiful. Some of them that don't last very long. And this one performs. This one is any weather, anytime, day, night, birthday, boy, girl, like just anyone can wear this. But I definitely feel like, for me, I feel like a woman in this fragrance, literally a woman. But I know I have some friends that are guys that do like this fragrance as well, because she's stunning. And because there's that Akigala wood, peppery, woody kind of nuance here, I think she's beautiful on anyone who wears her. And she flexes on her brothers and sisters. She definitely is the top from all of the Kilians that I own, the one I would recommend first. And I love her. I really, really love this fragrance. And I don't know if you can see my dent. You probably can't, but I am all the way down to here. And these are refillable bottles, and I need to buy the refill for this because I will not be out without this. I cannot go without this. And to have her more than 50% gone, oh, my heart. So you'll be seeing a refill come on this fragrance real soon. All right. So the dents don't lie. All right, I'm going to show you a bottle right now that has a humongous dent in it as well. And this is from the House of Casamorati. So I own 3 or 4 bottles from Casamorati. And out of all of them, this one right here, Miss Dama Bianca. Look at this dent. This fragrance is outstanding to me. This fragrance, again, could be signature worthy. Oh, could be day, night, date night, anytime, any season, fall, winter, summer, especially spring. I mean, this fragrance right here is, first of all, it's unique. I don't have anything in my fragrance collection that reminds me of Dama Bianca. She's got a really cool kumquat note, which I don't think I have any other fragrances that have kumquat in them. But she's like green vanillic with beautiful citruses, and like the lime and the kumquat make such a unique like accord. It really is. She's unique, and she's a beautiful green vanilla, and I don't want to have her not be in my collection. I will have to re-up on her because this is a for-lifer for me. And she outshines everything else in the Casamorati line. And I love my other ones, believe me, I do. But this right here, she is signature scent worthy. She's the superstar of the whole line. This one right here, ain't nobody flexing on her. No one's coming in here and saying they smell better than her. She is the one. I love this fragrance so much. If you like green vanillas, if you like fragrances like Angelique Noir from Guerlain, or that kind of like fragrance, not house, but that kind of like scent family, I think you would love Dama Bianca. She is stunning. And just like the bottle, this is her. Like, she's like, this would be like a wedding scent, or just something elegant and in a white dress, and just beautiful. There's something about this fragrance that really gets me. But the lime and the kumquat together make this really nice, juicy citrusness. And then there's some lily of the valley and maybe even purple florals like iris and lilac, and then this beautiful green vanilla and these light florals. It is stunning. This fragrance is so beautiful. If you've never smelled Dama Bianca, seriously, get a sample and let me know what you think, because this fragrance is just stunning, and she will always be in my collection, like always. She just flexes on everybody. Next up, we have Laboratorio Olfattivo Nektar. Now, this fragrance is fairly new to me. I think I got it maybe within the past 2 or 3 months, if I'm remembering correctly. But let me tell you, I love this house. They have a lot of really good fragrances, a lot. And when I was in London, I actually smelled another one that I definitely think I need to bring into the collection for sure. But this one, Nektar, is so complex and unique and beautiful, and just really stands on her own. And she truly stands out to me more than the other fragrances I own in this house. I have 3 or 4 of these, and I love them all. But this one right here, Nektar, she's unique, sexy. Again, another fragrance that it could be any season, any time, day, night, male, female, summer, winter. This fragrance could be a signature scent as well. Now, this one's a bit more potent than, say, like Dama Bianca, where it's a little more airy and light. This one's got some oomph to it and some lasting power, but it is sexy. I mean, really, like, so sexy. There's cinnamon and vanilla, and it's not like an overly cinnamon, like gourmand fragrance, but there is a cinnamon touch in here, cinnamon bark, vanilla, tonka, and there's grapefruit and red berries that they note as the fruits. And you do pick up some sort of red berries in here. It's not ultra citrusy. It's not like a really strong grapefruit note. But what it is it makes an absolute beautiful ambery, vanillic, tonka, sexy fragrance with some aromatics in it, like clary sage. And I actually really like clary sage as long as it's done well in fragrance. And this is not an overpowering clary sage, but you can tell that it is in there and it's blended to perfection. It is an outstanding fragrance and it really stands out amongst the other ones in my collection. I love them all. Obviously, they're in my collection for a reason. But this one right here, this one flexes on the others and says, number one, I'm long lasting, I'm powerful, I give great sillage, and I'm all season, I'm all gender, just really a fantastic fragrance. If you've never smelled anything from Laboratorio Olfattivo, you can get samples of this from, I believe it's Ministry of Scent carries this line. And also I found some more in London at Liberty London, which does ship to the US. So you can always order from Liberty London as well. Either way though, this fragrance, she flexes. She flexes hard. And my last baby. This is Yin Transformation. This is the Parfum from the Harmonist. They do make a EDP version and then a Parfum version in several of their fragrances. And this house has some beautiful fragrances, really, really beautiful fragrances. But there is something about this fragrance that she shines to me out of the whole line. She just shines. And there is something about this fragrance that is so beautiful and sort of comforting and clean and wow, just really a beautiful fragrance that gives off serenity to me. It's like there's almond milk, ylang ylang, iris, I think even a little bit of rose. So it's a floral fragrance, but to me, it's also it's like floral water. Like if you were to have ylang ylang essence and rose and orchid and, you know, these flowers and steep it into a water and then take a bath in it and add almond milk with flowers floating on the water. It's serene. It's beautiful. It's comforting. It's clean. It's such a fantastic fragrance. There's something about this fragrance that just blows my mind and makes me feel so beautiful when I wear this fragrance. And like I said, the Harmonist has a lot of beautiful fragrances, really a beautiful line of fragrances. And there's just something about Yin Transformation, the EDP or the Parfum. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And it's got a clean white musk and like clean sandalwood and some like tonka benzoin vanillic vibes to it as well. But the way that the florals are done in here and the way that it feels almost watery and like soothing and just like the most beautiful pond scene you can think of. I know that probably sounds strange, but to me, when I close my eyes, it's like I see this serene, beautiful opening in the forest and there's a pond and a little waterfall. And it gives me those vibes of just peacefulness, almost like meditative and really pretty, really pretty. In my opinion, I feel like it may be a little feminine leaning, but this is a fragrance that you can wear all year round. It does not matter what season. And the Parfum lasts a little bit longer than the EDP. So I don't feel like this fragrance does a disappearing act on me. I feel like it sticks onto clothes and it's beautiful. And it's actually hard to choose between the EDP and the Parfum because they are both fantastic, beautiful fragrances. I ended up choosing the Parfum, but I wouldn't hate it if someone gave me the EDP. Okay? But yeah, that's the last one in my fragrance, flexing fragrance tag of fragrances that just, they outshine their brothers and sisters. They flex on other fragrances that are in this category. And this one right here, get your nose on her. Go to like a Neiman Marcus or a Saks, or, you know, there's a bunch of places that carry this line now, and get you a sample. Wear her and tell me if you feel as beautiful as I do when I wear this fragrance, because I feel so stunning. So I'm going to be filming a few more videos and catching up on things I know I've been missing. I've been MIA for 2 weeks. I had traveled to San Francisco to go to ZGO for a fragrance event for Sarah Baker. She was having a masterclass, and after that, I got home and I had been, you know, working on other things and doing things. And then I had to pack and get ready for London. Then I was in London for a week, but I am back now, and I'm going to try to get back on my normal schedule, my normal thing that I do, and get these videos out. So thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. Subscribe, like, comment, all the good things, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.